Welcome to lecture 3. We're going to be discussing conditional algorithms in Python or in general. So basically it's just if and else statements. So what is an if statement? An if statement can be used in Python to help your program make decisions. So let's say you say if x equals 5, right? You want to set y equals 4, okay? So what this will do, if x is 5, y is going to be 4. If x is not 5, this code which belongs to this if statement will not be run at all. So let's say we want if x equals 5, it will run y equals 4, right? It will set y to 4. But maybe x is 4. So let's say x is 4 right now, okay? Let's set x equals 4. So it's gonna run this piece of code. If x equals 5, y equals 4. So we know this isn't gonna run, but we're gonna continue. Now this is the line of code under it. If x equals 4, yeah, which it is, let's say we want y equals 3. That's it. There's something called an and an or operator, right? An and or operator can be used to help you check multiple conditions at once. So let's say, for example, we want our condition to be if x equals 5 and z equals 2, only then we run y equals 4, right? So an and the operator needs two conditions to be true so that the total output is true, right? An or statement, if only one of them is true, the output is true. That's the entire lecture. Now we're gonna solve the lecture problems. Okay, we're gonna solve the lecture problems now. So the first problem says write a Python program to generate numbers between 1 and 10. If the number is even, the program prints you win, otherwise it prints you lose. So to generate a random number in Python, you need to import random, and then the way this works is you write x equals or whatever equals random.randint, okay? And your start number and your end number. So this will generate a random number from 1 to 10, which includes the 1 and the 10. So the first question says generate a random number between 1 and 10, and if it's even, you print you win, otherwise you lose. Okay, so this is very simple. So using our what we learned about if statements, so if the number is even, which means so if x modulus 2 equals 0, print you win. Now why did we do this? Because if it's an even number, it will have no remainder when divided by 2. So if x modulus 2 equals 0, that means it's even. So print you win. I don't think I discussed else statements in the lecture, but just using an else by itself will add so that if this condition doesn't happen, this piece of code will run. But if this condition does happen, your else does not run. That's it. So if we run this program really quickly, you lose. Let's see here. You win. Yeah, see, so it works. We can also here print x just so you can see that it actually works. So you win even number, you lose odd number. Now the next question asks us to modify the program to generate the random number from -10 to 10, and it prints whether the generated number is positive or negative or 0. So we have to modify our program. So first thing we have to change is the range of the random number generator, and then we have three cases. The number is positive, negative, or 0. When the number is positive, it's going to be greater than 0. When it's negative, it's smaller than 0. When it's equal to 0, it's going to be just equal to 0. So we can change our condition here to be greater than 0. Print positive. We can do if x smaller than 0, print negative if x equals 0. By the way, I have to do equals equals. If you you can't do just one equal when you're doing it inside a condition. It has to be equals equal. And 0. We can check this real quick. 1, negative, positive, 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 negative, negative. Okay, this is gonna take a while, but you should get 0 at some point. 0. There we go. Okay. Now on to the next question. Write a Python program that takes your input grade in CS as a percentage and displays the corresponding letter grade. So first we need to take input for the grade itself. So now we have the percentage that the student has. We need to actually get it compared with the letter grade. So we want to say if you got an A, B, C, D, or E, you know, or whatever, you know, if they scored higher than 80, so percent higher, bigger than 80, grade equals A. So if this isn't true, it won't run. So now let's say if they got between a 50 and an 80. So if percent is, is smaller than 80, but also and percent bigger than 50, what are we gonna do? We're gonna set the grade to a B. Let's say a B, right? Let's say if percent smaller than 50 and percent bigger than, I don't know, 30, grade equals C. That's it. Print grade. Please enter your grade. 80. Okay, here so here I didn't account for if the grade is actually equal to 80, so it gave me an error because there was no if condition here for 80 when the grade is equal to 80. So we didn't set the variable grade to anything. That's the whole lecture. If something isn't clear, you can comment down below, or if I made a mistake, you can also comment. Thank you for watching.